spotlight then on earnings, because you have a couple of earnings that have been coming out of late. One of them is Swastika Investmart, because if you look at their Q3 consolidated performance, a very healthy set of numbers coming in for the company. You have EBITDA margins that have seen a sharp spike, 31.5% versus 19.1% on a year-on-year basis. The profit has seen an uptick of as much as 96%. You also have the revenue also that's seen an uptick of about 24.3% on a year-on-year basis. So we have the whole Director of Swastika Investmart, Parth, joining us on the show. A very good morning to you, Parth. Thank you so much for joining us on ET Now. This is Cheryl on the other side. Firstly, congratulations. A very healthy set of numbers coming in for your company in the quarter gone by. Strong revenue growth that you've reported. If you could help us understand what are the factors that led to this growth and what's the company's outlook going ahead when you talk about growth in the year 2025 or the next FY.
Thank you so much. There are two major factors that have contributed to the growth in our revenue numbers as well as our profitability. First is our our diversification in the investment banking business. And second has been our focus on the assisted side of broking business, where we have invested heavily into technologies that have helped us improve our efficiencies by more than 4 times. So both these key factors have contributed to these numbers.
Right. There's also significant improvement path when you're seeing your merchant banking division as well. Will we expect to see this sort of a growth continue going ahead? And I want to add to that, how are the primary markets actually looking like?
In the last financial year, we did 4 SME IPOs. This financial year, we have already done 7 SME IPOs, and another 7 we have filed DRHP for, and then there are another 14 in pipeline. And looking at private equity deals, we have done 7 so far in this financial year, and we have as many in pipeline. So you can see the growth in our numbers. That has happened because we have expanded our team both in our head office as well as in a lot of tier 2 cities. And macro-wise, India has around 4 crore SMEs, and out of which only 1100 are listed so far. So you can see the scope for development. That is something that we have picked up, and we are working on expanding these offerings.
Initiatives, if you look at that, that's also very important for growth. So any growth guidance that you have, especially on that particular front for our viewers?
On the broking business, we are very heavily focused around our research as well as our assisted offerings. So we see a lot of our users now bouncing off from the discount broking platforms and coming to us for assistance. So we have picked that as a focus area, and we have invested not just in the broking technology, which, by the way, is also very fast and very easy to use, but also on our CRM systems, where we have developed a lot of features for our team that gives assistance to our users. And that has helped them improve efficiencies by 4 times already. And we are continuously developing those features. And now we are also leveraging AI to give this assistance to a larger set of users as well. So this has helped us improve our retention numbers by leaps and bounds. And our customer referrals have also jumped significantly. That is how we are growing so far. And we have around 4.5 lakh customers already. So we see a very healthy business there as well.
Right. So I wanted to understand now, given the fact that we are in a very dynamic market that you are functioning in, so what kind of new product launches and tie-ups can we expect for your company, especially this year?
So on the broking front, we are working on launching our PMS. So we have already acquired the license. We are also working on developing our franchisee network. We have close to 2,000 franchisees already registered with us. So with the technology that we have developed, that technology is also specially designed for franchisees so that they can grow their business with us. So that is on the broking front. On the investment bank front, we are also launching our AIF, as the SME market has heated up, so the opportunities for pre-IPO investing has also heated up. So we have seen that, and that AIF will be specially launched to give our investors as well as everybody who can come with that kind of a ticket size to invest in pre-IPO opportunities.
So, how has actually the demand trends and the client confidence looking like, especially from tier 2, 3 cities? Because we have definitely seen a lot of cheer or up move in that particular segment when you talk about the metros. But what about tier 2 and 3 cities? Are you also seeing some good demand trends and client confidence?
Oh, tremendous demand trends as well as client confidence. When I talk about our merchant banking business, so now in the tier 2, 3, 4 cities, we see a lot of manufacturing units, thinking about coming up with their IPOs. Earlier, debt was the only way of fundraising. Now, people see IPO as a real option for fundraising. So there is a tremendous interest that we see that has come after the recent IPOs that have come up. Also on the broking bit, so as in I mean, macro wise and industry levels wise, tier 2, 3, 4 cities, we have seen a lot of growth, and that has also happened with Swastika. So I feel that with the launch of a lot of mutual funds, even smaller mutual funds, so the penetration of the broking business of the mutual fund distribution as well as broking business is also going to grow in the tier 2, 3, 4 cities.
Parth, I wanted to understand any new financial services that you're expecting to roll out for the company, given the fact that you will also need to really go ahead and innovate and adapt to the rising population and the rising needs, given the fact that there is a growing need for even the stock markets now.
Right. So, as I mentioned, that we are known for our research offerings. So now we are understanding how we can launch our PMS business, because as we are great at research and we are great at assistance, so PMS is something that we are actively working on, and we are also actively working on an AIF for pre-IPO investing opportunities. So these are the two other investing solutions that we will be coming out with in this financial year.
And for your entire performance, all the best parts for the remaining quarters as well as the brand new year. Thank you so much for joining us on the show, for giving us a slice of exactly how the year has been, or the numbers have been for Swastika. On this edition of Buy Now Sell Now, when we come back, exclusive conversation lined up for you.